What's up, pixel lovers? Get your wishlist ready because pixel art is officially dominating the future of gaming. Today, we are counting down 15 of the most anticipated, stunning upcoming pixel art masterpieces launching across 2026 and 2027. Let's start the countdown. If you're completely obsessed with Blasphemous but wish you had a cool teleport button, then listen up. Eden's Guardian is an upcoming dark fantasy Metroidvania from Vorogene Game Studio that heavily channels that exact brutal, gothic pixel art aesthetic. You play as a disgraced guardian breaking out of a centuries-long imprisonment only to find the world crumbling under a mysterious curse. The standout feature here is your sword. You can hurl it into walls or enemies and instantly teleport to it, turning tough platforming sections and epic boss fights into high-speed puzzle combat. It is fast, smooth, and absolutely stunning. If your current day job feels soul-crushing, just remember, it could be worse. In Block 17, an upcoming sci-fi action platformer by Pixel Fusion Games, you play as a simple mechanic sent to fix an electrical issue in a Martian prison. Naturally, you immediately get knocked out and wake up surrounded by mutated horrors. The best part? When you die, a bot rebuilds you using random database DNA. This grants you wild upgrades but corrupts your genome. If you mutate too much, it is permanent game over. It is a brilliant, cinematic blend of crushing sci-fi dread and dark, cynical humor.
Raise your drinks, fellows.
If your inner kleptomaniac has been missing the classic Thief games, then keep an eye on Project Shadowglass. Developed by Starhelm Studios, this dark fantasy heist simulator looks like a vintage PC game running in full 3D space. By day, you case targets in the slums, and by night, you use water arrows to douse torches, knock out guards with blackjacks, and engage in beautifully sloppy sword fighting. If you get caught, security tightens, or you literally have to break out of prison. An alpha demo is dropping later this year, so get your lockpicks ready.
What are you looking at? Grab him!
For those of you who find regular farming sims way too cheerful, good news. Graveyard Keeper 2 has officially been revealed, and it is leaning heavily into dark capitalism. Developed by Lazy Bear Games, this highly anticipated sequel moves you out of the cemetery and puts you in charge of an entire town suffering from a zombie invasion. Your job is to help the residents rebuild and, in true corporate fashion, turn their horrific problems into absolute revenue. You can organize your own zombie armies, build fortifications, and automate everything into a highly profitable operation. It is morbid, it is beautiful, and it is coming soon. If family drama makes you stressed, just be glad your mom didn't lock you in a coffin for decades. In Bathory Heritage of Blood, slated for 2027 from developer Munana, that is exactly your backstory. You play as vampire princess Ursula Bathory, waking up to wage a massive war of succession against your own mother. Described as a vampire Soulsvania, the combat hits with a wild twist. Every attack costs your own literal health pool. You have to aggressively strike enemies to steal their blood and heal back up. It is high-stakes, gothic resource management, and it looks absolutely brilliant. Finally, grab your MMO squad because Drakantos is here to prove that pixel art can carry an entire multiplayer empire. Developed by Vingeon Game Studios, this upcoming free-to-play MMORPG drops the old-school class system entirely. Instead, you choose from over 20 unique playable heroes, each with completely custom mechanics. You can run dynamic, ever-changing dungeons with friends, decorate your own housing plot, or jump into normalized PvP where your gear stats do not matter, only your actual skill. It is basically the perfect excuse to yell at your friends for missing their skill shots. Next up, grab your hiking boots because Kloa, Child of the Forest, is basically what happens when The Legend of Zelda meets a Studio Ghibli film. Developed by Wildpad Games, this gorgeous top-down action adventure drops you into a dying woodland cursed by the mysterious Ikari. As Kloa, you have to save the corrupted animals using a katana, a dash mechanics, and a literal soul bow. You can even trade tanuki leaves to upgrade your skills. The pixel art is absolutely breathtaking, and it is backed by an incredible traditional Japanese orchestral soundtrack. Go download the free Steam demo right now. Mariachi Legends is a stunning combat-heavy Metroidvania developed by Halberd Games. You play as Detective Pablo Cruz, who is drafted by Death herself to become a supernatural hero and save the Day of the Dead. The pixel art here is drop-dead gorgeous, but the real highlight is the traditional Mexican cuisine. You actually hunt down authentic recipes like tacos al pastor and pozole to cook them up and buff your stats. It is a brilliant, action-packed blend of deep folklore, fast-paced arcade combat, and pure culinary delight. Next up, lock your doors and check your basements because Grave Seasons is bringing pure horror movie energy to the cozy farming genre this August 14th. Published by Blumhouse Games, this title completely warps the classic Stardew Valley formula. You start the game by escaping prison in an orange jumpsuit, inheriting a farm with literal occult machinery in the basement and trying to blend in with the locals. The big twist? A supernatural serial killer is loose in the town, and the culprit is randomized every single playthrough. It is a brilliant, terrifying mix of harvesting carrots and surviving a murder mystery. If traditional turn-based grinding makes you want to tear your hair out, pay attention. SacriFire is an upcoming indie RPG slated for 2026 that drops the tedious tropes for pure adrenaline. Developed by Pixelated Milk, the game features a gorgeous visual style reminiscent of Octopath Traveler, backed by music from Dark Souls composer Motoi Sakuraba. The real star here is the combat, heavily inspired by Vagrant Story. It perfectly blends real-time dodging with an active pause system, letting you target specific enemy body parts and chain massive combos. It is stylish, tactical, and built for modern players.
Nightmarish life sim.
If your dream retirement plan involves serving a malevolent dead god, then write this down. Neverway is a self-proclaimed nightmarish life sim RPG from developer Cold Blood Incorporated. Co-founded by Celeste pixel artist Pedro Medeiros, it packs a gorgeous, eerie pixel style with music by the composer behind Hyper Light Drifter. You play as Fiona, an immortal herald managing a dark fantasy farm. Sure, there is fishing and decorating, but you're mostly dungeon diving and surviving terrifying ghouls. You can even romance over 10 local weirdos to unlock combat perks. It is basically Stardew Valley if it went completely goth.
Immortal herald thing, a world.
Next up, my fellow Chrono fans, prepare your eyeballs for Threads of Time. This stunning Unreal Engine 5 project is an absolute love letter to Chrono Trigger. Developed by Rio Games, it drops handcrafted 2D pixel characters into gorgeous modern 3D environments. You will travel across history, fight dinosaurs, recruit a hammer-wielding veterinarian, and stop a massive era-spanning evil plot. It is basically the ultimate time travel simulator. Sadly, we do not have a concrete release date yet, but I'm already throwing my wallet at the screen. Wishlist it immediately! If you have ever wanted to legally rummage through a dead neighbor's drawers during a zombie apocalypse, 2027 has the game for you. Revealed at the III initiative, Long Gone is a gorgeous lo-fi 3D pixel adventure where the environment is the main character. You and your pixelated cat companion, Mavis, explore a decaying suburban neighborhood decades after an outbreak. The big twist? There is zero combat. Every zombie is a puzzle to evade as you shift from 2.5D street platforming to fully 3D house snooping. It is the ultimate cozy mystery for fans of deep lore and light breaking and entering. Welcome to Witchbrook College Orientation. Please take a seat. I know you have been waiting in the lobby for 10 whole years, but the admissions office is finally aiming to open our doors in 2026. Developed by Chucklefish, this magical life simulator is basically Hogwarts meets Stardew Valley. You will move to Mossport to brew potions, raise brooms, romance the locals, and fail your exams with up to 3 friends in 4-player co-op. The developers delayed it again to make the world feel completely alive, which is wonderful because I'm aging into a literal ghost waiting to play it. Wishlist it on Steam before I lose my mind.
In a classic tale of crystals.
Get ready, nerds, because Final Fantasy Resonance is officially bringing the Final Fantasy franchise in glorious HD 2D this October 22nd. Adapted from the defunct Brave Exvius mobile game, this is a full-fledged zero-gacha console RPG. The combat dumps the ATB gauge for a straight-turn order mixed with a stagger mechanic. Basically, Final Fantasy 13 meets Persona. Why Persona? Because you can equip legacy stars like Cloud or Voishtola as visions to act like JoJo stands in battle. The CGI summon cutscenes feel a bit like an uncanny valley jump scare next to the gorgeous pixel art, but the gameplay is pure gold. October can't come soon enough.
Summon new strength from outside and within.
From cozy gothic farms to high-stakes time travel, the future of pixel art has never looked brighter. Drop a comment below telling me which of these 15 games you are wishlisting first, and I will see you in the next video.